Okay, so I see here I have an absolute value inequality, my absolute value, my inequality, and I can't split it up yet because I have this 9 and this 2 here that's blocking me from doing that. So I'm going to get rid of them and get my absolute value by itself. So I got to subtract a 9, subtract a 9. I'm left with negative 2, absolute value, 5n plus 2, absolute value, is greater than negative 14. Okay. So I have that negative 2 times into my absolute value. I'm going to divide by a negative 2. And when I divide by a negative number, I have to switch my absolute value sign. So I have 5n plus 2 is less than 7. I look at this statement. Can my absolute value be less than a positive 7? Yep, that's fine. So I'm going to start solving. I have a less than. Using goal, I know that less than means an and statement. So, copying this down without the absolute value, I have 5n plus 2 is less than 7. And then I just put another less than and negate the 7. Okay, so I want to get my n by itself now. And I'm going to subtract a 2. Gotta do it on all sides. With negative 9 is less than 5n, which is less than 5. Okay. So now I have a 5 times my n. I'm going to divide by 5. Divide by 5. I don't need to switch my absolute value signs. Sorry, my inequality signs because I'm just dividing by a positive number. And I'm left with negative 9 over 5 is less than n, which is less than 1. Okay. So I'm going to want to graph this. And I'm going to have my graph, negative 9 over 5, 1. Okay. Since this is not an equal to, these bubbles are going to remain open. And I'm just going to take what's in between them, because n is in between these values. And if I want to do interval notation, I just read off the graph. I start at negative 9 over 5, but I'm not including it. So I'm going to use the parenthesis. And I can continue on until 1, not including 1, so I'm going to use my parenthesis. And that is how to solve that.